everybody. This is Josh, your host, aka Gray Duck Customs. Got an exciting day today. We're going to be doing some mold releasing and actually popping some parts out of a couple molds. You guys remember last week we started on this race dashboard project, and it is starting to get there. This is going to be for aftermarket gauges. Think of like auto meters or, you know, Hull Tech or Fuel Tech or something. Some kind of cool display there, right? Holly display. Doing a lot of body work on the dashboard, getting all those vents filled. Starting to get there. It's getting pretty darn smooth. So still a few more modifications to go before we actually start to do the mold work on this. But I will let you guys know about the progress and keep you up to date on it and do some lives along the way. So this is not what we're working on, though. I'll show you what we're working on. The last few days we have been working on a couple molds, one of them being for a nacaduct, and one of them being for a pair of Honda badges, vintage Honda badges. So this is the mold. There's the backer board. Nice thick fiberglass lamination. And we are going to demold this in just a minute here. Gotta do just a little bit of cleanup quick here. No big deal. Got the wedges ready. Just move this over. Just move this over to the clean side, right? Get all that stuff out of there. And this is our nacaduct mold. I did do the lamination on these live. They're going to go in a folder or a, I guess they're going to go in a folder called Nacaduct and Vintage Honda Logos. So there we go. Those are the two molds that we're going to be popping off today. If you guys are watching the lives of me making these molds, I am kind of concerned that there's going to be a struggle getting these off. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. But yeah, we'll find out right now, huh? So I'm gonna try to. I might need to get a screwdriver just to help catch an edge there. Okay, screwdriver, little hammer, little mallet. So I got to catch an edge to throw a wedge in here, and I'm just gonna kind of pop a screwdriver right in the corner here. There we go. So now I can throw a wedge in here, and I don't know if these badges are going to pop off. The paint that they used from the manufacturer who made the original badges might not be composite stable. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. So there's our mold face. The badges are still stuck in the mold. So I kind of warned you guys on the live that this might be comical trying to get these out. There's our mold board covered with aluminum foil tape. So I am going to have to try to hopefully release these. Let me put this aside for just a minute. I'm going to try to get the nacaduct out too, just to see if that pops out. I think this is going to be a little bit easier to pop out than the Honda badges are, but we'll see what happens here. This could also turn comical, and that's why I like to do these live, is that you guys get to actually see what happens in real shop life sometimes. I try to plan this stuff out as best I can, and sometimes it goes really, really, really good, and sometimes it turns into a circus. So with this particular mold, it's going to have to slide forward pop out. So I think I'm just gonna jam a wedge here and keep crack-a-lacking. Hopefully this pops out nice. I want to be a good example for you guys and show you the good sides of the composite industry, not the oh crap, it went wrong side of the composite industry. It happens sometimes though. Let me do this. I'm gonna flip this around and try to go from this side instead. I think that might be a better way of doing this. This is either going to be a, yep, I know what I'm doing, or, oh crap, I have to do it again. I think that is releasing though. Yep, that one's doing good. That one's doing really good. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, there's our original nacaduct. Looks like a clown show. Yeah, I'm popping out the molds here, and this is a good mold. This is fantastic. It's exactly what I was hoping for. So these are going to be made out of carbon fiber. I've got one little sliver of aluminum foil tape there hanging up on the mold surface. Not a big deal. I'll get that off later. But that is a brand new fancy dancy nacaduct mold. So I will be making these out of carbon fiber. That's what this one was made out of. I got a hot rod called Project Honda rod. If you guys haven't seen that, it is a mid-engine H-powered 1933 Roadster. As far as I know, it's the only mid-engine Honda-powered hot rod in the world. So if you go check out Project Honda rod, they'll pop that up real quick. But I had one nacaduct from a race car repair I was doing, and this is a really nice nacaduct. It's wind tunnel tested. It's actually from a Janetta Le Mans prototype. So pretty legit nacaduct, and that mold turned out perfect. So next on the list is I gotta try to get these Honda badges out of the mold here. Gonna grab a box here to elevate this just a second. AKA your job. Yep. Yep. I just had a full body release at Asian. Yeah, good for you, man. At least it got released, right? Terrible. You're new here. Cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been doing composite fabrication for about 25 years. I've been in the prop effects industry. I've been in the race car industry. I've been doing all kinds of things. So I'm not a newbie at this, but this is just my personal shop that I kind of mess around and build side projects on. I think I need a razor blade. I don't think this is going to be the clown show, guys. GT, oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to try to catch a corner here. This is going to be really difficult. I kind of had a suspicion this would happen. With different types of primers and paints and stuff like that, sometimes the wax release agents that we use in the composite industry don't like certain paints and certain primers. And because of the shape of these, I waxed them up 5 times thinking that that would be okay. You know, let me try something. Just let me try something here. That did not touch it at all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, thanks TF141. I appreciate that. So this is going to be the Grabbing a couple extra tools here. This is going to be the clown show part of this. You know, nacaduct went great. Honda badges not going so good so far. Yeah, like I said, I was really worried about the paint that they used on these from the manufacturer, and I almost made a silicone mold of this to start out with because I know silicone doesn't stick to anything. And I wanted to try to do a hard mold because I'm going to be doing some resin casting and making these clear. I'm going to end up wrecking these, unfortunately. This might be a bummer, guys. This might be a real bummer. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, it's tight, though. There we go. So that is the original Honda badge that we molded. So I'm going to end up doing a release coating, making these out of clear acrylic, and then backlighting them so they're going to be LED side markers on the hot rod. Well, that's good. We got one of two out. All right, let's see if we can do the same thing on this one. Just got to catch an edge. The wax release agent I use is pretty powerful. Like I said, I did do 5-6 coats of it when I was prepping the mold, so come on. All right. That didn't work too bad at all. Ha! Ha, see? I was getting worried for nothing. Almost like I know what I'm doing, huh? There we go. So our pair of Honda badges. Got a really nice reverse image of that. So I can do these out of carbon fiber now. I can do them out of casting resin. I can do them out of whatever, you know. The mold is the key. I'll get this mold cleaned up here a little bit too. Gonna be making badges like it's going out of style. I'll do a little bit of trim work around the perimeter here. You can see I cut the excess off a little bit, but we'll make that a little bit cleaner line. So yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of tune-up work around the edges here. Kind of clean up some of that extra flash just a tiny bit. That way the next parts will pop out a little easier. But I am very excited about that. I was really worried about that, to be honest. So I'm super stoked. Super stoked. And this guy, let's see if I can get that see if we can get that aluminum foil tape off there real quick. Nothing really sticks to this aluminum foil tape. That's why it's very, very awesome to be using for mold flanges. A little bit of wax goes a long way on these things. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Just like downtown. Downtown Julie Brown, right? So yeah, same thing with this. I'm going to end up doing a little bit of wet sanding and polishing on this part before I actually wax it up and get it ready to make a part. You can kind of see that there's a tiny bit of surface print on that mold, and that is from the actual nacaduct itself. So you can see that carbon pattern right there, kind of imprinted on the mold surface just a little bit. No big deal. I'll just hit that with like 1500 grit, sand it out, polish it up. It'll be fine. No one's going to know the difference. And then yeah, we're gonna be making nacaducts for Honda Rod. So I am super excited about that. So yeah, guys, that is my that's my Friday Pop It Out live for you. Unless you guys got any questions or you want to see anything else cool that we're working on, I just wanted to come in on live and finish up the video series of making these molds and yeah, rock and roll. So if you're not subscribed, try to subscribe, like some videos, poke around. I do a lot more lives than I do actual videos. So if I'm posting shorts, that's cool. But I like to do things live, like to show you guys the truth about shop life in the composite world. and I don't like to do edits because I miss too many tips and tricks for you guys if I do an editing. So yeah, we do things live. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. I am super, super thrilled. We have a massive success on a Friday, popping both the molds out, everything looking fantastic, and it's a great one. So I will catch you guys all later. Have yourselves a wonderful Friday.